Ticker symbol DJT. That is Trump Media. Here on the daily chart, what are we looking at first? What sticks out the most? Well, right here, you got all this consolidation wrapped around this $30 mark, and you have this pink line, this 200 SMA crossing above this 9-day EMA. That is that white line right there. Most of the time, that signals bearish, which obviously we pulled back, so that is bearish, right? But this $30 mark is holding up a lot. So going forward, we're going to watch this trend line here. Are we going to respect this? Or are we going to get a quick whip up on this 9-day EMA crossing that 200 again, and we're going to break out and then head up to the top of this wedge? Not sure. We're going to wait and see, but this $30 mark does hold a lot of weight for us, a lot of support. And it was a support for us back in November and December as well. So the $30 mark is huge in here, and we have to see if we're going to stay on that trend line and stay with that $30 mark, or if we're going to break below it. Below it, we're going to be looking at probably 26, and then we're going to be heading all the way back down here, probably to the $21, $20 range. Now, resistance wise, what holds the most weight? It's going to be that 200 SMA, currently trading at 32.51. Above that, resistance wise, we're looking at that 36.85, that $37 area for our next resistance. So again, what are we looking for in this chart? You have this bearish crossover right here on your EMA and your SMA, but that $30 range is holding up so far, and that trend line is still looking good in here. So we're going to see how this plays out going into next week's trading session. Options chain wise, what are we looking at? Low IV in here. So everything is cheap, but you're also not getting moves, right? You're only getting dollar moves, if that, but everything is cheap in here. Expected move by next week. You only got a $2 expected move. February monthly is pricing in about a $3 expected move. March, you're expecting right around a $6 move in here. So not a whole lot going on IV wise. So we do need the volume to come in. We need some volatility to come in before we start getting some nice whips and dips in here. But until then, we're going to see if this lower trend line and that $30 mark holds up going into the new trading session week. All right, guys, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.